Hello everybody, it is me, Andrew, and this is going to be a show and tell, walkthrough, review, whatever you want to call it, of the Dragon Oracle cards by Diana Cooper. Artwork by Carla Lee Morrow, published by Hay House. First off, I have been waiting for this deck forever. And I actually remember thinking to myself, and this happens to me a lot, and I used to be surprised, but now I just kind of go with it. I used to be like, I really wish Diana Cooper would make a dragon deck. She has a unicorn deck. She has an Atlantis deck. I really want a dragon deck. And I shit you not, I went on Amazon and just happened to be looking at Oracle cards like I always do. And this deck popped up and I was like, I'm pre-ordering the hell out of this deck. And so I did. So by Diana Cooper, Dragon Oracle cards, she's really a leading, to me, a leading teacher about dragons and bringing the dragon energy back to our awareness, which is super important. So you have 4 cards on the back that she shows you. And this deck says, dragons are beautiful, wise, open-hearted, etheric beings of the angelic realms who are sent here by Source to help and assist us. Their guidance can help us to clear lower energies, flow around challenging situations, and inspire us in our life visions. The 44 cards in this beautiful, unique deck will offer you advice about your daily life, your soul mission, and how you can serve the planet. The dragons are waiting for you to connect with them so that they can assist you on your spiritual path. So Diana Cooper has her information. Carla Lee Morrow. She's actually known as the Dragon Lady, so dragonladyart.com. That might actually be worth looking into. But I am a huge freaking fan of this deck, and I actually love this deck so much that I have 2 copies. This one I ordered directly from Diana Cooper. Or I got from Diana Cooper. And this, when you order it from her website, it takes a little bit longer than, the 2 days with Amazon Prime, but she draws a card for you personally and signs it. And so I was very honored to receive that. So, this is it. The box is amazing. Like everything Hay House does is just amazing. The box is just super good quality. This is the guidebook. And the guidebook is actually, I feel like, pretty chunky. Some people may say it's normal, but I actually really think it's a little bit thicker. So you have a table of contents. You have an introduction to dragons. What are dragons? What do they look like? How can they help us? Do you have a personal dragon? Funny, I have because I thought that I would have a water dragon, being that I'm a Cancer. But I actually have an earth dragon who is about the size of a dog, like a medium-sized dog. And his name is Rory. And I was like, okay. But I do have a Taurus ascendant, so, that could be why. If you need to be grounded or to make your ideas come to fruition, your dragon will have earth qualities. So see, there we go. Why are they here now? Dragons, angels, and unicorns. Different frequency dragons. So there's a lot of information here. And Diana is amazing, honestly. She's just I've always loved Diana Cooper. But I had to say, my first angel lady, as we all know, was Doreen Virtue. And Diana's information differed a little bit from Doreen's. And I was like, but I don't know how accurate Diana is because Doreen says this. But then the more I experienced what Diana said and what she talked about, it really makes a lot of sense. And I see a lot where they are both, well, not are, but where Diana is really, it's just amazing. And I've always loved her, but now I love her even more. So 4th dimensional dragons, 5th dimensional, 7th dimensional, 9th dimensional. How can the dragons help me? How do you use the cards? 3 card spread, 7 card spread. Interpretations of the cards. So 4th dimensional dragons. Earth dragon. So basically this tells you Earth dragon clears your path and the land around you. So this part right here is on the cards, this part at the top. So then you have about, we're going to do this, I'm going to draw a card for you guys at the end, and then we're going to look at it that way. So you have the 4th dimensional dragons, and these look like the elemental dragons. Air, earth, water, let's see, earth, air, fire, water. Yep. Earth, air, fire, water. Then you have earth and air, earth and fire, earth and water, air and fire, air and water, fire and water. So then we have the 5th dimensional dragons, which is the golden Christ dragon, golden silver violet flame dragon. So, you know, these are like the higher dragons that work with angels and they help us with our potential. They help us ascend. I love Thor's red, black, and gold dragon. So then we have the 7th dimensional, so, you know, it just goes through and there. So that's the guidebook. I am all about this deck. I love it. I use this deck in my reading that I offer called the Lightworkers Team. I draw a card for you from 6 different, one card from each from 6 decks. And one of those decks is the Dragon Oracle cards to let you know what dragon energy is with you. I will say one thing about this deck and about all the new Hay House decks. They don't gild their decks anymore. So you do have like these little, let's see if I can get it in the camera. These little like, there's like little strings or something attached to the deck that I don't really care for. But so this is the backing of the decks, of the deck, of the cards. So with that being said, let's dive into dragons. So I'm just going to go through the cards and I'm going to tell you a little bit about dragons and how I work with them. So dragon energy is something that I found out about maybe 6-7 months ago. Maybe it could be a little bit more than that. I can't remember exactly. But it was during the time of the Angel Summit, I think. Or it was something in London. And Diana Cooper was there talking about dragons. And she sent out an email talking about dragons. And I was like, huh, this is actually kind of fucking cool. And so she has a class called Meet the Dragons, which is like $15, I think. And it's like you get one lesson every day for a week and you get to connect with dragons. Love this one. So it's really, really, really awesome. And so I really began asking the dragons for help. I love this. Because I'm always open for, and you know, I'm always ready to accept new help and to accept beings in my life that can help me. And so I began to include the dragons in my morning prayers. And the dragons gave me names. So I asked the earth, air, fire, water dragons, and also the violet flame dragons. They all gave me names. The ones that work with me personally, because I asked for a team of dragons, and so that's what I got. Because they will always help you. So for the air dragons, I have Helga and the air dragons and her team of air dragons. For the fire dragons, his name is Bernard, and his team of fire dragons. Hyacinth is the water dragon. Rory is the earth dragon, because remember I said that's my personal dragon. And then Violet is one of the violet flame dragons that brings her team to help. So when I asked her, what's your name? And she said Violet, I was like, okay. But yeah, I love the golden orange dragon a lot. The golden orange dragon has been coming up a lot in the Lightworkers team reading. The black dragon from Saturn. The golden Chrysler dragon. I do ask this dragon for help. I don't have a name for this dragon yet, but I love working with the energy. And I also asked Kuan Yin's pink dragon, which is interestingly enough, the card that came out for me from Diana. The silver lunar dragon. The green dragon. Alpha. So there's a lot of different dragons, right? And I really feel like it's imperative that, we work with all the energy we can to lift our vibration. So I actually don't remember seeing this dragon in the deck, which is really interesting. The lilac fire dragon transmutes to the power of divine love. Open up to transcendent love and enlightenment. Purity of a heart brings peace, hope, and joy. Silver dragon, deep blue dragon. And what's been really interesting is the dragon will be coming up later, I think, but and two of my clients, one that I gave this reading to, got the royal blue and gold dragon, and he said that in his meditation he had been seeing this color, like a royal blue and gold kind of color, which is really interesting that dragon came up, which is why that dragon came up. Love this one a lot. I love seahorses. And then another client who I absolutely love had the Magenta Dragon right here come up, and said that she had been seeing a magenta energy in her meditation, and this dragon came up. So this is like by far my favorite card to draw from when it comes to the Lightworkers team reading, simply because I love people getting in touch with the dragons. So I literally walked you guys through the whole deck. Sometimes people don't do that. Sometimes I don't do that. But I love this deck so much, and I want you guys to see it. But yeah, I was really shocked to hear about that. But the dragon energy is so amazing to work with, and a lot of people would think that it would be scary or that it's too intense for them. And I will tell you this: it is actually not. It's intense in a way where it's just pure love that comes through. And I think us as humans, even though a lot of us, if you're watching this, I would assume you work with angels, or you want to, or you're interested in it. When a feeling is pure love, that feeling is often very intense because we're not used to it. Because we don't really operate in that vibration to fully appreciate it. I zoomed in a little bit so that way we can see. Oh, we got the fire dragon. Look at that. The fire dragon burns up lower energies around you. You are safe and protected. Be determined and inspired. Clear your soul pathway. How awesome is that? So now we're going to look at the guidebook and we're going to read it. And we opened up to it. So about fourth dimensional fire dragons. Let me get them. There we go. Fourth dimensional fire dragons radiate a bright orange, fiery light. They are powerful beings who give us power, trust, and determination when we work with them. They are the master clearance experts and will direct their blazing flames at anything we ask them to, transmuting lower vibrations that no longer serve us. They will fly in front of us when we travel, often burning up challenges before we reach them. They are also extremely protective of their companions and those who work with them. They will light up our friends and roar at those who undermine us. Guidance. If you have received this card, it is time to invite the fire dragons to burn up any circumstances in your life that are not serving you. Call them to delve deep into your childhood or past lives to release you from your past so that your future can shine. They have the ability and power to travel along the timeline of your soul journey, clearing, healing, and transmuting as they do so. They are happy to do this while you sleep if you ask them. Ask them to clear and light up the path in front of you each day. Then relax and trust that all is as it should be. These orange dragons have huge open hearts and love to keep you safe by creating a fiery wall of protection around you or your home and family, so remember to ask them to do so. Call on them to light you up in their flames and breathe inspiration into you. You may be amazed at the positive and courageous ways you start to deal with people and situations. Hallelujah, amen. Can I get a witness, right? Can I get a witness? Yeah, this card is amazing. This deck is amazing. Like I said, if you want to know which dragon is with you, if you wanted to know the energy of the dragon that is with you in your life right now, then you can book your reading, the Lightworkers team, at the link below, and we can do that together. Just so you know, readings are taking about a week to get to you right now due to my crazy work schedule, but it is a video reading, so that way you are able to see the cards when I draw them. So I am sending you so much love and light and peace, and I am going to ask Bernard and his team of fire dragons to come and to help you and to just use their fiery breath to burn away anything that no longer serves you. So I love you guys. Thank you so much for all your love and support. It truly means the world to me. You can follow me online at Tarot with Andrew on Instagram and on Facebook at Andrew's Angel Cards. So once again, this was the Dragon Oracle Cards by Diana Cooper and Carla Lee Mora, published by Hay House. See you guys soon. Love and light. Bye.